Go straight to the screen.
All right. Should we do a recap?
Oh yeah, that's what I figured. So I already went over it briefly with the stream, but we'll go over it with you guys. So last time, you guys had ultimately gone through the levels of the house and investigated your way up to finding the corpses of Thorn and Rose, the disembodied children. They have thus expressed their desire to be brought to their final resting place, and you guys have volunteered to bring them down into the catacombs. Now you don't know exactly where in the catacombs that is. And that is where we left off. Does anybody has anything else they would like to chime in from their perspectives?
Yeah, I think it's worthy to note that I had taken like one of the old bed sheets and like respectfully placed the remains inside of like made a like a haversack, like a hobo bag,
Yeah.
a hobo bag of child bodies.
A hobo bag
But
bones.
respectfully made a hobo bag of child bones.
Most hobo bags, gotcha.
Uh-oh.
But I've got like that slung
no.
over. I'm sure I have that like affixed to me in some way, like a papoose, maybe.
I was gonna say, because I had this thought last week, but then we ended, so I didn't get to share it. Because in the kids' room, and I see on the map, there's a dollhouse, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's the dollhouse that looks like a house, right?
See.
Correct.
It's the house we're in.
Yeah, open it up. Let's look inside.
Okay.
Oh
we can take
yeah.
another one.
Well, that is how you guys looking inside was how you found the secret entrance.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there's nothing else we missed. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Does
Just
it
wanna,
have the catacombs in? Like, is it just the secret door is there, and then, or does it have like
Let
a?
us do a further.
The staircase goes down, but it doesn't go down into the basement level.
Okie doke.
I guess if we could learn, like, if there's any secret things that are on the floors that we have been in, if it shows anything we didn't figure out. But I think it's showing us where the secret stairs are is pretty probably the big thing.
You guys can give me perception checks quick. I'm not going to bring you back to the map, but you can give me perception checks quick.
We're still on that map.
Yeah, we're on that.
Yeah,
map.
we're still on that map.
Oh, you're still on that map? Oh,
Yep.
wow. I didn't have...
Whoops.
I was on the dungeon map thinking that you guys were all on the dungeon map.
No, I think we ended session last night or last time
Yeah,
just
we
like
were
in the
going to
room
go
full of covered furniture.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Yep, that's correct.
I'm gonna forgo the perception check, saying that I'm like still affixing the bag of bones.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't see anything that looks like you would have missed anything. Like when you go around and you're going through each of the doors and everything, all of the hidden compartments, it does not appear that you have missed any.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you've been thorough.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Let us go.
Hold on, I am just gonna change the order of operations here because of the way people are not here. I'm also missing someone.
Bramble is really low down on the map, or he's like a room
Bramble.
down.
He might be.
Oh no! I was. You were hidden by something.
Uh-oh.
Cat.
Me?
Displacer. Yeah, that one.
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
And
Yeah, you were hidden by a number. I have to make my GM overlay a little, I think, less opaque. There we go. Yeah, because there I can still see things, but it doesn't hide you now. All right, now I'll move you over. Okay.
Oh, it's a bit tight.
Yep. So this narrow spiral staircase, made of creaky wood, is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone. It starts in the attic and descends 50 feet. The thick cobwebs fill the shaft and make reduced visibility to 5 feet.
Neat. All right. I guess we gotta. Well, okay. So we came out of.
Would you say the cobwebs reduce visibility?
Yes, it is
Okay.
the cobwebs specifically that are reducing your visibility, not darkness.
Understood.
Okay, so did we come out of the hallway brambles in, or
Yes.
okay, just
Yep. And so when you get to the bottom of the stairs, you guys find yourselves in a series of tunnels that seem to be carved out of earth, clay, and rock. They are 4 feet wide by 7 feet high, with timber braces at 5-foot intervals. Looking at like if Rue peers into the rooms and stuff, the rooms seem to be around 8 foot tall and are supported by thick wooden crossbeams.
all right. I guess we should spread out a little bit so we're not so cramped.
Okay, and then hold on. I will reveal some things.
Ooh, doors.
So, Rue, when you look, the rooms immediately to your east, or actually that's south, but you know what I mean, to your right. Um, those are it just seems to be an empty crypt room. So like the stone doors are kind of like slumped up against the wall. And so the doors are open and you can see through. There are no sarcophagi in there. So there's nowhere to lay a corpse if you wanted to. It is just a tiled floor.
Right.
Eleanor, the ones that you're looking at, those stone doors are closed, but they do appear to have the etchings of names on them if you wanted to look at them closer.
Okay. Was there anything behind me, or is that just a wall?
Oh, hold on. I didn't see that. Boop. That is also a series of closed stone doors.
Okay. I'll check these ones first.
Now, you're gonna check those ones first, okay?
Uh-huh.
Perception checks, please.
Okay, let's not roll awful.
Don't worry, I got it. I rolled
Yeah.
awful.
You're investigating the wall?
I heard he said it sounded like he wanted multiple people to roll.
Well, that's if you're investigating.
Oh.
Which I mean, you could be if you want.
Yeah, I think
You just would have to move.
I think
to
Eleanor and I have had a pretty positive rapport so far. I think if they were trying to do something, I would assist them with it. But I am in the way.
So You get in the way, but she's still able to read the names. The door that is marked, the door that is technically like, yeah, the up one.
To the
Man, that's
left.
because this map is twisted. So like, east is south,
To my left.
north is east. Yeah, so the one that is technically east, that one is labeled Gustav Durst, which from all the stuff that you found in like the office and stuff like that, is the like man of the house. And then the one to the west is etched with the name Elizabeth Durst, which is Cranky Lady.
Huh. Resting together in eternal annoyance. Fun times. Okay, so this is not their crypts.
They are children. Would it make sense? Actually, with my specific background of Kalimvorian practices, would I know what traditional? I guess could be a different culture, but like, what are the traditional practices for crypt keeping bodies?
So, like, typically the crypts would be prepped beforehand during the life of the person.
As young as childhood.
As young as childhood, especially in a family like this.
Okay.
Noble households will commonly do it almost from birth because you never know. But
Right.
they are often like the sarcophagi is usually blank and full-sized until they are ready to finally inter the person. And then usually the lid of the sarcophagi is engraved.
It makes sense. They should have a spot here someplace. Whether there would be a nameplate prepared yet or not is unknown.
Let's see if we can find more doors.
So with that,
Well, you still haven't checked the doors to your north yet.
yeah,
No.
I was going to say if Rue and Bathor could check these.
No, I wasn't talking about those. That's east technically. I'm talking about the ones that are behind Crowley. Yeah, you haven't actually looked at the names on those doors at all yet.
Oh yeah, I was getting there.
For posterity, do we want to just reinvent that north is up and down, or do we like because we're going to continue to confuse ourselves if we don't like.
I think.
Oh,
North
hold
should be-
on. I will make it easier for everyone. There is a compass rose on the map, and you cannot see it. There.
It's
There
blank.
is not a compass rose there.
Oh, there isn't.
No.
Oh no.
Where?
Is it a? Oh, okay. I see what happened.
Hey!
I
I had it on the GM layer for some
you
stupid
like
reason.
that and
He meant for it to be
spin
blank.
it?
I
think he
could,
meant
but it
for it
would
to be
look
blank.
wrong.
I'm
It would
gonna
look fine.
clip that later and be like, ta-da! Oh.
You should clip that now.
Clip
I
it.
clip it. I clipped it. I
amazing.
did it.
Clip it.
I did. I don't know if too much time has passed. We'll see.
You should see. There, you should see one now. Nope. Fuck.
That was so funny.
Which
Yeah,
is
so
on the
I'll
wrong
turn
layer.
around and I'll look at the equivalent spot on my side of the hallway.
Okay. So when you approach those doors, the one that is to the east is etched with the name Rosavalda Durst.
Ah.
Do we remember?
And
I don't remember the kids' names.
It's Rose and Thorn.
Oh, okay.
Check the other door.
So the door to the south, or to the west, has the name Thornbolt Durst.
Oh, I think
Etched
we
on
have
the door.
doors.
I will
Sounds like
announce.
the spot.
I've found their vaults. I announced to the group.
Then let's put them to rest here.
I hope they feel at home now.
I'll start with the eastern one. And I don't know if you want me to click on this button to open the door or not.
Yeah, you can click on the button to open the door. That's fine.
Do they need a crowbar to open the door? Because I have one of those.
I think I do too.
Always have.
No, they're not. They're not like heavy stone doors. They still slide open.
Alright. I slide it open.
Ooh, someone just got into a car accident.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't me.
No, that's what I love about living in the city. Sometimes you hear the occasional gunshot or the occasional car accident, and it keeps things spicy.
College.
Growing up in where I grew up.
Yeah, don't want to give that away.
I will pass. I untie the one wrapping of the appropriate child and hand it to Aelinor. Like still wrapped up, and then I'll take the other one and I take it with mine, and I'll enter my respective sarcophagi room.
Okay.
Assuming you accepted it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I slide my lid off, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, you know what? I was wrong. They do require an athletics check to get across. I missed that. I was looking for it.
Do you want to do one post-humorously?
Yeah, go ahead. It's not a hard one.
Sure
And if
isn't.
you do have a crowbar, you have advantage. You get through anyway.
Bam.
There you go. You're both fine.
And that's when
I thought that was weird. That's why I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
I guess technically intelligence is my dub stat.
I mean, that's your choice.
And it's 13.
Oh right, yeah, I remember you. You rolled almost high enough to play a monk.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys each respectively like lay your respective corpses into their coffins, and then for a brief moment the children will appear before you. And you will kind of they will speak to you.
May you rest in peace.
And then they kind of fade off.
Crowley begins muttering a dictate of the Church of Kelemvor to himself.
I just pray a little blessing before stepping back out.
Yeah, and I'll close the door behind me and nod to Aelinor.
It's so cramped in here.
So, like Crowley, Aelinor, like one thing from Crowley specifically because of Kelemvor, and Aelinor because you're a champion, you both like you can feel the children pass on, but the darkness that permeates the air almost seems to grow hungrier.
Well, they did say there was a monster in here.
Yes. Whatever, something hangs in the air here. Something sick and twisted. I fear our work here is not yet done.
If you guys want, give me a perception check as well. There we go.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Redeemed.
Okay. So pretty much everyone except Beathor You all notice it's very faint, and it kind of sounds like it's coming from all directions at once. But you hear a very low chanting.
Shh.
Hmm.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like, it is very rhythmic and very obviously chanting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just faint and nondescript.
Trying to pinpoint where it's actually coming from because it might be echoey.
Well, it should be coming from forward since we've covered everything behind.
Just Jordan, is this way also a direction?
So, like, you guys can see that hallway turns a corner. You would have to look past the corner if you wanted to see if there was anything further down.
I mean, we can't really see anything because of our token. Like, is this a wall or? Oh, no, she pinged up here.
Oh, that's just a wall.
Is up here also a wall? Because, like, it's the way it's cut off. Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I assume these are the stairs we came down?
No.
No.
Bramble is on the stairs you came down.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd come from here.
Yeah, no. Bramble is literally still on the staircase.
Okay. We can't see that because they're covering the entire staircase.
Oh yeah, couldn't tell that.
The token's on the staircase. So yeah, it's understandable. But no, that's not the stairs you came from. That's where those two are. So here.
Is it the staircase down?
The staircase does go down. So the room that you can see is a wooden table and 4 chairs, and seems to be like some kind of alcove further down. It also seems like it continues further on the other side.
And I think there's also a table down there.
Yes, that one looks like an old picnic table.
We should all move together, explore this place.
We explore north or west?
It matters not to I.
There
are many evils that one could do with the remains of in a place such as this.
Oh, we can go west first, or see if it at least go to a point. It might even loop around back to the north and east.
Very well, then.
The north does drop in elevation slightly, so
I shall lead the way.
Okay, hold on.
For your ease, Elder Druid, do you want? We'll just assume that Bramble and Alcarin follow to us, and then you don't have to worry about moving them around until like something happens where we actually have to care.
Yeah, I'll put them as being behind Rue until things happen. That's fine. And if one of if someone shows up, then we'll shove them in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
There are more doors or more hallways.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Don't go any further just yet.
I think I see another stair drop, maybe, but not 100%.
So this room appears to be some kind of dining hall. It is the plain wooden table in the middle is flanked by long, moldy benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove.
Gonna go look at this alcove here in the south.
Okay, hold up. Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Things are happening. All right.
I broke it.
All right. So, tentacles happens.
Wow.
That doesn't it. So you lean over to go check it out, and basically, as you're leaning out, a series of tentacles rip out of the dirt towards you. And you kind of like take a half of a step back and manage to avoid the immediate impact. And then we'll go into an initiative. And did we just get a Drozen?
You did indeed.
We did just get a Drozen, just showed up at the perfect time.
I knew it. I knew it would happen.
You're just here for the combat.
I'm dying.
I'm so sorry.
Actually,
I feel you. My lungs
like-
have been hurting all week.
I have like no voice whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Give me a moment. I'm
No,
literally.
I understand.
I honestly feel as though my body is like, hey, time for you to die.
Oh no.
You should get
it's
some steroid inhalers like I have.
Click on yourself and then initiative.
Damn it.
Crowley, you have
Woo!
advantage on initiative check.
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
Yeah, damn. How is your initiative a +0? Oh, Dex.
Yeah, because I.
Jesus.
Because I'm a reanimated corpse. That's why. I'm not very
Wow.
Thank you for everyone wasting your nat 20s.
wiggly. Yeah.
Not me.
I don't think I. Yes, I did. Fuck.
Doom.
You
Whoops.
see, Elder Druid, we were the ones ready. It was an ambush from us, not the other way around.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, we tricked you.
Yeah.
Take that, DM.
All
we
right.
showed
This time. All right,
Yeah.
Peothor, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah, kill me with my 15 other character ideas I just thought of. I dare you.
You heard him, Elder Druid. He wants to die.
I mean, don't tempt
We
me.
almost got him with the broom last session.
We
Don't-
did almost get him with the broom.
Oh, man.
Hey, that broom had some splinters
That
that
broom,
like
was
you guys don't know about.
that broom was your boss fight, bud.
It was now you guys are gonna get some tentacles.
Although you were
Yeah.
I don't
forbidden
know
from
where they're
checking
going.
small corridors from now. Twice then.
Check your own small quarters for the tentacles.
I tried.
Anyway.
Yep. So, Peothor.
Bathor is going to attack the tentacles. He thinks. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Oh look.
Hey!
Got him.
2 in a row.
All
right.
Let's go,
I
baby.
guess the algorithm's on its ball today.
Man, don't say that. You just doomed us.
Whoa, no. Incorrect.
The
He doomed you.
algorithm doesn't need to be talked about.
He doomed you.
Doom.
Not.
So we were doing like roll plus the max, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage and then we'll add my max would be 12. So 12 plus whatever this is. 11.
Okay.
So 23 points of damage.
What? Hold on a second here. to refresh. It was being crazy. Okay. That is...
I'll be right back, guys.
All right,
You just got here.
don't fuck with any broom.
Yo. Okay. Enough with the broom. Oh. Right. So that's 23. Okay. In pretty much one shot, you just decimate the thing. It is still currently alive, but barely. And then we have to wait for Drozen.
No, I'm back.
All right.
All right,
It's
he's
your,
back.
it's your
Alright.
turn.
All right, cool. Let's see. So if I were to, God damn, I were to move here, can I attack it? Like, because the screen makes it look like I can't.
You kind of have to like reach around a corner and wing at it. I'd say you'd probably have disadvantage if you wanted to hit it with a melee attack, but you
Alright.
could still attempt it.
Nah, let's just do this. Does 17 hit it?
It does. I think your minimum kills it, but roll damage anyway.
Okay.
This is like viney tentacles or squiddy tentacles?
Squiddy tentacles. So basically, you see the tentacles and a beak come out of the dirt. And this worm-like creature is what's attacking you right now. For those that know, on an out-of-game level, it's a Grick.
Ah,
Yep.
okay.
Ew.
Gross. So does 9
Sorry,
damage kill it?
I'm just incredibly descriptive kind of person. I like hearing it. I can see what it is.
No,
I can see what you
you're
got
good.
for art, but I like hearing it.
No, totally fair.
That's your juice.
It is.
All right. You are out of combat.
Well, that was gross.
Karin just kind of looking at his hands like, still not used to the energies that it's summoning.
Yeah, Bathor kind of flicks his axe, trying to get the ick off of it.
Mm.
Yeah, and just as a baseline, Karin, your Eldritch Blast like normally takes the shape of a throwing knife.
Ah, okay, that's good to know. I can react a bit better then.
Yeah, just so you're aware.
All right, cool. Good to know.
Whatever it was, you seem to handle it rather steadily.
I was lucky to be able to react when I did. But now we know down here in this crypt it's not safe. And then kind of like kicking it with his foot that there's monsters down here.
So when you kick it, it twitches a bit.
And then he's kind of like watching it, kind of like, no, dead.
You know, have you ever seen like a centipede or something, or a snake with their head cut off, how they kind of like coil on themselves and skitter around with their legs? Yeah, that's basically what it did for a second.
Ew.
This place clearly holds that of nightmares.
All right, and you guys can give me a perception check.
All right.
And out of good rolls.
Yep. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm not out apparently.
Speak for yourself.
Still
All my
in.
rolls are good rolls, even the bad ones. It's just flavor.
Yeah. So there you go. Everyone who beats a 15 notices that to the west, you can hear what sounds like some shuffling coming
Like around
through.
there?
No.
No, the
West
west
is
would be down here.
In the upper right corner, there is a compass.
Ah, okay, there we go. There we go. Good to know.
Yep. We had a whole thing. Now, one thing that you guys also do note, like especially Crowley and Alcarin, is that the chanting sound almost like it's barely noticeable, but almost sounds like it might be a little louder to the north.
So I hear shuffling from the west, but the chanting seems like it's probably directed from the north.
Yeah, at least faintly.
I think we should continue westwardly. And I'm whispering this. I think I hear
Pedro kind
something
of gives
this
like
way.
a nod and kind of a sound of recognition, not to make too much.
Okay.
Also,
you can walk to the corner, but don't go any further than that one corner
Right here?
screen. Right, one more to the left. There you go. Don't go past there.
I will not.
I mean, do we?
I cannot. I cannot see.
Did we not? Did we not want to check out?
The world has ended.
Do we not want to check out the chanting? It
Well,
could. Those people could provide answers.
Load the map.
While the chanting is a source of concern, it is my opinion that we do not want to catch ourselves off guard by additional adversaries.
Very well.
By checking out this westward corridor, we eliminate any potential enemies that might ambush us otherwise.
Very well. Let's continue.
If you wish to check
okay.
out the northern ways, I can investigate this on my own.
No, it is ill-advised in this place to split up. This place has provided us with far too many surprises to let us go alone.
I agree.
And Crowley, as you turn around and face back towards the hallway, you watch as 4 ghouls basically materialize out of some markings on the ground. You can tell they have crawled themselves out of the ground, but that is what you can immediately see.
Have you not found your rest? And I draw my sword.
Oh,
Yep, that's wise. Everybody can go into initiative again.
Lovely.
It's no nat 20, but we'll take it.
Another 19.
Woof.
Well, my first round involves me not being able to do diddly.
Pretty much.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, there's enough that we can split up.
Oh, wait. Am I an idiot? I am an idiot.
It's because I'm first out of us. You're in front of me physically.
Oh, yeah. The corridors are going to be rough.
Uh-oh. How did a zombie outroll me?
Luck.
I call hacks.
I call the mention of the algorithm.
Ghouls, if you heard the DM,
Technically.
Okay. That's everybody. Okay. There you go. All right. And the ghoul is first. Okay.
Interesting.
First ghoul lunges at Crowley. See something.
I'm going to apologize to everyone that's behind me right now. I don't know how to include anyone else in this combat.
Just push
Give me a
forward.
I
good
guess
time.
the only way is forward.
I'm guessing an 11 does not hit you.
Sure doesn't.
Nope. So yeah, it takes a swing at you with its claws, and it unfortunately misses.
All right.
All right, and then it is the other ghoul's turn. Oh wait, hold on a second. Which move?
That one's in the back.
How many of these do I have?
What?
You know what? Before I end the other ghoul's turn, Crowley, I am going to give you an attack of opportunity because one's going to move out of your threatened square.
Oh, neat. I think I have that as an action anyway.
In 5e, everyone can attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Okay, because it says, yeah, reactions in combat, attack. All right, perfect. Attack.
You do hit.
We love to see it.
All right.
I'm only one-handed, by the way. So it
Yeah,
is
I
slashing.
you said you have a shield, so I'm assuming
sword
that
and
you're one
sword and board.
Yeah, I'm assuming that. All right. Why you do this to me?
¿Por qué?
Yeah. Yeah. Boy. All right. And sometimes when I have Twitch running, my thing likes to get a little funky with me. Oh, hold on.
The extra load on your computer.
Yeah. Hold on. I accidentally lowered the health on the wrong ghoul.
Uh-oh.
Both are good, but wanna keep the continuity here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, all right, this guy, he's also gonna take a claw attack at you, and he's
These guys are gonna do nothing but die.
So he goes to hit you, and his claw literally hits into your shield, and you watch as his fingers bend backwards and break against your shield. Pulls its hand back and like snaps its hand back together, but you could tell that was uncomfortable. Eleanor.
Eleanor can see fingers over top of Crowley's shield edge. You may be muted.
They can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Can I stab at the arm?
Yeah, you can stab over Crowley. You would just have disadvantage because of the tight corridor you're in.
Okay, I don't think Gandalf agrees, but
I mean, think about it. You were reaching around a
Oh, no.
corner and over
I know.
someone's shield.
no, it's literally just Gandalf made a noise after you said that.
Gandalf, you're not on the council, okay?
Will not be granted, master.
Yeah, you do not hit.
I'm sorry, Gandalf. We didn't make it. Oh, he said no.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Crowley.
You have already been given your gift of death once, but I will grant it to you again. And Crowley's sword arm, and then traveling down his sword arm into the blade itself, begins to crackle with electricity. and I booming blade this motherfucker. Although I guess I have to do a hit first. I'm sorry, I don't know how. I'm not familiar with the character sheet system, so I have to roll to hit first.
Yes.
And then I do my regular attack on him. Oh no! Hate that.
Well,
RNGesus has fixed the round.
Yeah.
Committed.
I think I went to like swing it overhead, but like if Crowley's not a short guy, and then the sword arm and the length of those weapons, I think
yeah,
like I
you just clip the
miscalculated.
ceiling.
Yeah.
You clip the ceiling. Your arm gets all tingly as the vibrations.
Yeah, there's like a discharge
Spread
of
up
lightning into the earth above. Oh man, you hate to see it.
You do hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done?
That's all I can do.
Dang it, it was cool in my head.
Okay.
All right.
You could have pushed him forward.
I don't. Could I?
Yeah, it's a
I
shove.
don't have a shove.
It would be your attack, though. Like, that's the thing. That's how it would work.
It would have been a natural one anyway, as we found out. I didn't know. Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
No, you're good. You attacked.
Did you roll an
I didn't know I
attack?
could shove because I rolled a 1 for my attack.
That was the damage.
No, that was to hit.
Yep, that last
The 6 was
the
my to hit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm checking something real quick.
I thought the whole point of Battle Masters was their shtick. Was they could do.
Well, he's an Eldritch Knight. He's not about it. He's not a
That's my
battle
point.
master.
So I thought only they could do like pushes, trips, yada yada yada.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think that I can do that. It's
So
not on my character
they
sheet.
can't. Battle masters can do that part of their attacks. They get maneuvers, but everyone can shove. It takes your action to do it. So like my character, because I took shield masters of feat for being human, I can use my shield to shove as a bonus action instead of an action. But everyone's able to do it to control the battlefield. But battle masters are like the best at controlling the battlefield.
Yeah. Yep, it is an action. Okay. It is the attack action, so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
You try
here it
to
is.
attack.
Actions
it's
in
good.
combat. Attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, grapple, dodge, help, hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, and use an object. Yep. Sorry. I would have failed anyway. It was a 1, but like I'll try that next time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if it'll work if they're all stacked up on each other now.
So
Yeah,
both of those schools, they move forward and take the dodge action.
What does that do? Give them advantage on...
It gives all of you disadvantage on attacks against them.
Cool.
Bathor.
So this doorway, right? How tall is the doorway?
The doorway for these catacombs are
I think you said 7 and then the rooms were 8.
yeah, they're about 7 feet tall.
Because I'm wondering if I get around here, I could throw a javelin. Would you allow me to try that?
There's a wall.
Well, there's a wall.
Yeah, there's a wall between Alcarin and Crowley. It literally is like
I'm
a little,
sorry. I was
like a
looking at it
Tetris
wrong.
piece, crooked.
My bad. No, my bad.
I mean, if you have enough movement, you could rough terrain and then I think do like a tumble through. But
in theory,
Well,
you
I
kind
do
of could have
see-
a line of sight from the diagonal. It wouldn't be to center of mass, but it would be like on the token.
You'd have
Oh.
at least have partial cover then.
I would say that that would be an attack with disadvantage, but you could make it.
I could try that. Or, we came in here. We saw that this it went other places. This room,
Mm-hmm.
I could try going around and seeing if it comes up around another way.
You could try.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash and try that.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna try it. So, then down these steps. I want to go see what this leads to.
Okay. So you're going down the steps?
Well, I just want to see if it loops around.
So you definitely see where it turns a corner there.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it could loop around to the into the room that the undead are in.
Yeah, and you can definitely also see that there is like more further down. Hold on, I'm trying to do the reveal thing.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, once I get a better visual of it, then I'll tell you guys in game that this could lead back around.
What
No,
is
this is
going
a
on?
good strategery. Yeah, because if Crowley can't get forward, they're not pushing Crowley back. That's not happening.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. Real signal issues today.
Okay, it happens. Sometimes technology is not our friend and it's our enemy.
Yeah, it seems it's only really like Roll20 that's having a
It could be the
hit
Roll20
here.
itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's not letting me reveal.
Might have to reload.
I just did. That's the problem.
Oh, someone's
there we
coming
go.
up now.
Revealed something to the west.
Yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So you can see that that does definitely open up into a room down there as well.
So, before I continue my movement, I'll say out loud that there's stairs leading down another hallway that may wrap around. I'm gonna go check it out, and then I'm gonna continue my dash. I can't go through the steps.
Oh?
Yeah, it won't.
Beathor's too big.
It's as if it's like a door there or something, but there's no door. Oh, here we go. You moved me. So
Yeah.
10,
Just
15, 20.
stop.
Okay,
Stop.
I stop.
Drop.
Stop and drop it.
Okay, hold on.
Hammer time.
What
Like,
is that?
And then you'll hear my screams as a warning to not do this.
Something tells me that you're okay if Beathor were to die, like, right now.
What?
Kaboom!
But to fight my way through.
Just a reminder to anybody watching, we are still doing our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital benefit charity drive. We have reached our goal with the help of everybody who donated. We raised $100 for St. Jude, but we will gladly take more donations if anybody feels like giving. I see spikes.
Yep. So
Oh,
basically, what happens is that Beothor steps and a 10-foot deep pit opens up beneath him and he falls down.
Oh no.
All right. So you are gonna take. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to to respond to that. It was just I just fall. I was just curious.
Reaction, grab a ledge. I don't know if
Like
that's
no
a thing.
reaction to like as like.
No,
If it just
it doesn't.
fall, it's fine.
Yeah, you just fall. There's no reaction here.
Oh, okay.
No athletics check?
Nope. I will let you take a reflex save if you want to try to step back because you know what? How about this? Because there is something you were supposed to be able to notice, but you had to be looking for it.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
We'll see if you notices it, and if you do notice it, I'll give you a reflex save.
Okay.
Seems fair.
So
I feel like that's fair.
So no, very fair, very fair. So my perception checks have been dog shit. So I need everyone to believe right now.
Everyone, put your hands and give them your extra energy. We're spirit bombing this.
3, 2, 1, 20.
We did it, everyone. We manifested that.
Yeah,
we manifested that.
There we go.
Thank you,
All
Dungeons
right.
and Drag Queens.
So then you do definitely notice it. You notice it pretty early. So give me that reflex save.
Okay.
Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, 20.
I get advantage on this because of danger sense, because barbarian stuff.
Yeah, you notice it. You notice it pretty early on.
I'll roll twice and see.
Yep.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad.
That's even better. 19.
Ooh.
All right. So you manage to step back as the pit opens up in the floor. You just see spikes in a 5-foot square underneath you.
Okay, so is this where the spikes are, or am I standing where?
You are standing on the spikes. Hold on, I'm gonna do something here.
Okay.
T for
You see the red T now?
Yes.
There you go.
Can I see like further down so I can at least like? Can I?
Oh
see
yeah. Let me clear that out.
Oh, okay.
There seems to be another staircase that wraps down, and as you're like looking down that way, you hear the chanting coming like significantly louder down those stairs. But yeah, you can also see that it does wrap back around to the right.
Okay. So I guess my because I've done a lot this turn, so I guess my choices are I can come back around, tell you guys I could try jumping it and see if I can make it across to come to the side.
It's only a 5-foot jump, so it's not a hard one to make.
No. Yeah. I just can I attempt it now or wait till my next turn?
How much movement do you still have on your dash?
Well, I was taking a dash, so I still had 5, 10, 15. I have 15 feet more movement.
15 feet, so you can handle a 10-foot jump with a. So yeah, sure.
All right, so give you like athletics or something.
Yeah.
Athletics check. All right.
It's gonna consume the rest of your movement, but you'll get to the other side of the trap.
Oh,
there you go.
We love to see it.
You hop your way over to the other side of the trap.
And then I was like, and I scream out to Crowley, "I'm coming to help," and that's when I'll end my turn.
Okay. Rue.
And that's when he fires his ballista across 3 of them.
Doesn't give a fuck about cover. I'm gonna Sacred Flame that asshole.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Believe it hits.
Got him.
But I do need a deck save from that asshole.
I'm working on it. I know how this works. I just recently got this spell in the game we were playing yesterday.
So good. And so bad.
It's terrible, but it's great when it actually hits. I pass.
Boo.
In that case,
And this is why it sucks.
which is why I'm going to. I heard the shouting. I'm gonna go follow.
Okay.
But do you know about the trap?
Giant hole in the floor. I can't get.
There's no
the
hole there.
staircase.
He didn't trigger it, right?
He did trigger it.
Oh, okay.
He stepped on it and he like
I see. Well,
saw
good.
it fall through the floor. So basically, the thing that got him easy about it, and what made him see that he was that there was something odd about that tile, is just that there was a gap in the footsteps. Like you could see footsteps in the trail in the dust, and for some reason on that square there was no dust.
You know,
Right.
it's also great. Rabbit hop. This bonus actually jumped 10 feet.
Rabbit hop.
Bunny hop hop.
Love that.
Yep, that's amazing. Okay,
And that's my turn.
all right, Alcarin.
So, question:
Hmm.
If I were to move here, would I be able to see any of them, or no?
You can see the one in front of Crowley barely.
But like, I wouldn't be able to like blast him or anything, right?
If you're trying to make an attack from back there, Eldritch Blast is technically a line, right? It'd be like an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be basically a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
If the
Well.
risk is that it hits me, do it.
Haha. I mean, there's also Eleanor, but hey.
Ah.
So I'm gonna try to attack that one with it.
Okay.
So that's 1 disadvantage.
You do hit.
Perfect. Not bad.
All right. That's not bad at all. So your Eldritch Blast sinks into his chest. A shadowy eruption emits from it as it dissipates. You could definitely tell you left a hole in it, but it is still standing.
What manner of fiend are these?
Ghouls.
Yes, but these aren't normal ghouls. Something about them is different.
Does something seem off about them?
You could give me a what kind of check would that be?
I
mean, I would-
religion or arcana or
Yeah, I would say religion, arcana, or history. Either one would be fine.
Let's see.
I mean, I was just basing off the fact that, like, pretty sure when you strike ghouls, it's not like a fucking black mist.
Oh no, that was your thing that did that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's your because your Eldritch Blast is always made of shadow.
Gotcha. Okay.
These
So-
ghouls seem weird. No, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean that's fine. That actually works into the character. That's perfect.
What manner of beasts are these? Ghouls, but there's something weird.
But
Is there?
you can still roll to find out if there is something
I'm
weird.
I'm gonna religion that.
Roll for denial.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Roll
7.
for sanity.
You're not sure.
I
They seem like ghouls. They might be weird. You haven't seen that many.
I will. If you say as much, but I am not so certain.
As a cousin.
So hold on, let me see here.
You're the one with the pulse. If you say so, you get what you want.
Okay. I run it Beothor.
Okay.
Klaus. Does a 19 hit?
yes, it does.
Ah.
All right, so you will take 6 slashing damage. and
Okay.
I do need a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Uh-uh.
That's how we get mummy rot.
They're not mummies.
No, that's not how you get mummy
17.
rot. There are much better ways to get
You're
mummy
you
rot.
pass, you're fine. So you can like feel as something icky fits in, kind of tries to set into your body. You feel a little sluggish for like half a second, but you shake it off.
Okay. Ugh.
What's he gonna do from way back there? Not much. What'll he do? What'll he do?
He's gonna take the dodge action because he doesn't know where to go. Aelinor.
Confused. I mean, I could move the extra amounts to get through, but then I'd be stuck between two dudes. I guess I probably should. I guess. Although I don't think I can because hostile dude.
Is
Yeah.
in 5e is holding an action something that you can do?
You can hold your turn.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's however Jordan wants to do it, but what you could delay your turn. You just kind of give like the trigger, like I will act when this happens.
Right.
Okay. I want to ask this out of character because I just want to make sure that I understand this. Would I, on my turn, be able to like shove my way past him instead of and get to here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on.
Like, if I can't shove him away, I could shove myself here or make some sort of maybe athletics check. Because if that's something that I could do, that Crowley thinks that he could do, then he would tell Aelinor to like, give me a moment, I'll give you a better position, and then that way they would be focused on him, while Aelinor could attack.
Yeah, because the shoving is like it's like you could shove them further away, or you can knock them down and then you'd be prone. So that's like one of those things would happen if you succeeded.
Oh, okay. Prone would be neat. And then I could just move pretty freely.
I think it'd still technically be rough terrain, but you could step over him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can only move through an ally square if it's either 2 sizes larger or 2 sizes smaller than you.
An enemy square, then. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Even if
enemy
it's
square.
prone?
Technically, from what it says, yes, though I will argue against that.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I
Look,
will
they're on
say
the
that
ground.
it's difficult terrain, and I will say too as a home rule because I think that's really dumb. You can use your action to make an athletics check to shove past an enemy if you want.
Yeah, so that's what my intentions are, and that's what Crowley communicates to Aelinor if you wanted to try to hold your action till after Crowley.
Yeah, I will hold my action till he shoves past.
Because if I succeed, then you have a better shot, and if I fail, you don't have nothing changes anyway.
Yeah. So I will hold my action until he does a shoving, and then I will see if I can do a stabbing.
All right. Ah!
Ah!
Rue exploded, everyone.
No.
You all die. Rue casts atomic bomb. Elder Druid, we can't hear you if you're talking.
I was not.
Oh, okay.
So, Crowley, you would do the shoving.
Okay, I was just waiting for to be told to do to. I don't want to roll dice until I'm told to roll dice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, you can roll. I'm waiting for your roll at this point.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so it's athletics check.
Yes,
Okay,
athletics.
I'm gonna try to shove my way past to get here. Hey, we'll take that.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Let me see something.
18.
I think you would do an opposing athletics check.
Or acrobatics.
I'm assuming they're bad at both.
Please. You know, I think I've been trying to figure out what their icon is. I thought they were like flayed their mouth open. I think they have a limb in their mouth.
Wow. Yeah. No. It's good.
All right.
You do manage to shove by.
Ah. Now that's my attack and part of my movement, right?
Yeah, that does technically count as an attack action. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Then
he
that's
is
all
shoved.
I got.
He is shoved prone now. So.
Cool. And hopefully that part of the intention there also was that they would aggro onto Crowley. But we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, yeah. So then Eleanor can take her turn. She waited so patiently. Believe it or not, that does hit.
Great.
Yeah, teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
And you do exactly enough damage to kill it.
Get wrecked.
Scrub.
So, like, Crowley shoves past it and knocks it prone, and as he knocks it prone, you just step over and stab it in the brain.
Ow.
Wow, I believe prone enemies also have advantage with melee attacks at them.
Not ranged.
Yeah, yes. If you needed to, it would have been with advantage.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
I'm thinking disadvantage with range. Never mind.
Yeah, you're a melee fighter.
Oh wait.
I can do both.
So prone enemies have advantage against a ranged attack. Or you would have disadvantage against hitting an enemy who's prone with a ranged attack, but you have advantage against the prone enemy with a melee attack.
Yep.
Correct.
Cool. Love it. Just trying to understand the nuances.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. The difference between 5e and Pathfinder hangs me up all the time. Like, I was just sitting here looking at the ghouls character sheet to figure out what their fortitude save was, so I could figure out their fort DC for the athletics check. Because I'm an idiot.
Then,
You're not an idiot. You just play different systems.
and then I'm gonna move forward, so confused warlock man can move up.
Yeah, look at that. Woo. So, one ghoul down. And then the ghoul to the south of Crowley will do itself a clawing if it can. Nope. And Crowley is on point with his shield, just smacking away those ghoul hands.
It's what I do.
Team shields, let's go.
Beathor has a shield, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 shields, let's go.
I have one too. I just have it sheathed right now.
Stowed.
I do not have one.
Yet.
Yeah, that's why you're back there, and the rest of us are up here fighting.
Well, no, that's also the weird thing about 5e, actually. If you have a shield equipped, you're automatically donning it. You do not need to raise a shield in order to gain its benefits.
Yep, you just
cool.
have it.
Interesting. I didn't know
Yeah. Yeah, that's one big difference.
I mean, that depends on the...
It counts you as holding it, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're holding it.
but shields are functionally different between 5e and Pathfinder 2e, because shields' purpose in 2e is, yes, they raise your AC, but they're also can, as a reaction,
Damage reduction.
mitigate some damage. Yeah, damage reduction. They have an extra use.
Right. Yeah, no, I I'm a Pathfinder fanboy. You don't need to sing the praises to me.
To everyone else and all of our viewers.
That is fair. Now, all of our viewers should be keeping an eye out for the next couple of weeks because they'll be seeing some more streams from me with
Monday
Pathfinder.
night.
Yes.
I'm excited.
All right.
I believe it is zombie turn.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time.
Arrgh.
So for
Well,
viewers,
no,
I
he
look over
attacked
here,
at
and,
Crowley and did a terrible job. So that's where that happened. So it's Beathor's turn now.
I look over here, and there's just this gif of a Furby with a knife. It says, "Did you miss me?" It's very distracting.
He's gonna use a bonus action to use his Shield Master ability and try to knock him prone. No, actually, he's gonna shove him. He's gonna try to push him 5 feet.
Okay.
We'll do athletics versus you. I'll take it.
Okay, and I have to also do.
Mhm.
Nope. All right, so you do shove him.
Okay, so he'll move 5 feet. Balethor will move in, and then attack. Ew, 12?
Does that shove knock him like off balance or
No, this
no?
was just to move him forward. So if 12 doesn't hit him, then that's it.
Okay. Oh, you know what? 12 does hit him. Ha!
There you
Barely. But it does.
We will always take barely.
Close counts here. Like with hand grenades and horseshoes, close counts here.
It does count.
9 damage.
All right. It is still standing, but you can definitely tell it does not have a lot left. Your battle axe sinks down into its torso, rips a gaping hole in its in the front of its chest. All of its guts basically fall out onto the floor, and it just kind of growls and hisses at you. Rue.
See if this one is as dexterous as its friend.
The one Beathor just attacked?
Yes.
Okay. It is not. He will explode in radiant light. Specifically Rue, give me a perception check.
I love that Crowley
But everyone perception check?
does look
No,
like these
just Rue.
ghouls.
Okay.
Like the gray pallid skin with the like glow, like colored eyes. Like he's
Okay.
clearly different, but
You don't notice
he has
anything
the
in particular.
same token outline. He's a monster. These are monster
Not
tokens. I love that.
suspicious.
Well, other than the chanting is really loud down the stairs.
That's my turn.
All right, Alcarin.
Yeah. Move. And
It sounded like you're telling Aelinor to move.
nope.
You walk down the hall and say, "Move."
Although it would fit the character to act like that. Nice max damage. Gotta love it. Fuck yeah.
Nice. All right, and that's on this one.
Yep.
Okay. So you do a pretty substantial amount of damage to it, but it is still standing. Your Eldritch Blast again, the shadowy throwing knife slams into the center of its chest, rips open a huge hole and then dissipates into smoke. All right, and then it is that ghoul's turn.
What you gonna do, buddy? Dodge
14
again?
against Eleanor.
I'm sorry, what?
I rolled a 14 against you.
No.
Then you definitely moved out of the way as it took a swing at you.
Haha.
And then it's your turn.
I see your swing and critical your face.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So
This started out rocky,
Roll and
but
then
like
that.
this is so good. Once we got it sorted
that
out,
was terrible. 8 plus
It's dead.
yep.
it's dead, Jim.
It's dead, Jim.
That would be 22. By the way, it's dead. I'm like, haha.
It's definitely dead. So yeah, you eviscerate that thing.
Right in
Imagine you
its
just run your rapier right up through its chin, out the top of its head.
I was like, no.
As you pull your sword out, it just goes limp and falls to the ground. Crowley.
All right, let's see if nobody saw the last booming blade attempt. Let's see if clearly no one saw it the first time. So let's see if it happens again. I'm going to booming blade. So here's my melee attack against the only remaining enemy. Oh, that was almost a 1 on my screen.
But you rolled good.
I did. I
You
rolled
did
an
hit.
18. I hit.
Yay.
7 slashing damage. And if it moves, it's going to have a bad time.
Oh yeah, I'm aware how that works.
Zap.
Now
I would now back up, but no, to like entice that, but I can't do. What were you gonna say?
You can. Moving through an ally square is only rough terrain. You can back through Aelinor, no problem.
Oh, I don't want to put Aelinor in front of me. Crowley wouldn't do that.
Fair enough. That's an answer.
That's the only thing. That's the only like yes to entice the thing for the secondary effect. Well, unless I don't know. If I look at this thing, how close to death do I think it is? Like my knowledge of undead, like
so
the
you
damage
would
I've done to
think-
it now.
You would think you'd either need to hit it twice or once really hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to guarantee it. So Crowley won't do it.
Fair enough.
Crowley is about efficiency, not style points, especially if it's going to put an somebody who is more important than him at risk.
Meanwhile,
Which is everyone as far as he's concerned.
Which is everyone except himself. Yeah.
meanwhile,
it's-
I'm all about style.
Yeah. Yeah, so
All right.
note that if we're in reverse positions where you get to walk away from an enemy to see if it dies to look cool, do it. Put Crowley in danger.
All right. Well, speaking of Crowley being in danger, it is the ghoul's turn.
I'm in no danger.
And it crits against Crowley.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It does.
Oh my god. All right,
No,
I'll take it.
Crowley,
I'm too
no.
confident.
Okay, hold on. Now I got a math.
This is first blood.
No.
Crowley hasn't bled yet.
Is this pain?
So you take a total of 17 damage.
Ooh.
Just a
That hurts.
scratch. Just a scratch.
But a flesh
And
wound.
then I'm also going to need you to give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I have advantage against diseases and being poisoned if that matters.
Let me check.
I only say this because they're ghouls, and I have meta knowledge of like that they're ghouls are always gross and diseasey in every system.
It's true.
Is it?
Because I'm already dead that I have the advantage. Omewa mi shinderu. I am already dead.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's a disease, but thematically, I feel like it is. So I'm gonna say you do get your advantage against it.
Okay. If you can tell me I don't, like that's fine.
No, I'm gonna say you do. Like I feel like that should be a disease.
All right, so
agree.
it's 18.
You do succeed.
All right.
So
I think
you do not
what
feel
happens
any
here,
other
right?
effects.
Like, so thematically what happens here is like Crowley does look back to see if he has room to get the effect of his booming blade to happen. Like, do I have room to move? And while he's looking over back at Aelinor, that's when the ghoul gets him.
Yeah, he turns back and the thing just slashes him across the face.
Yeah.
No.
He confidently looked away, took his eyes off his opponent.
Bathor.
All right. Moves in. Can can I judge if I have enough room to chuck a javelin?
You definitely do, and it wouldn't be at disadvantage here.
Okey-dokey. Oh, yeah, here we go.
The only reason why it was disadvantaged before is because you had to shoot
I
around
didn't,
two
I didn't have
corners.
the right angle. Oh no, I totally understood that. I misread the map. That's why I had asked if I didn't understand something.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so
All right,
that
so you
hit,
definitely hit.
and damage. Ooh, 9 points of damage.
Okay, so you pretty grievously wound it. Your javelin is left embedded in its torso, but it is still standing.
Put out of his misery, and then that's his turn.
All right, Rue.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. It saves.
Next.
Oh, Karin.
Right. There's not really much place for him to go.
You can still move through ally squares, so.
Right, but like,
Can he move through Eleanor's chute and move through her? Like
Actually, that's
a
a good question, right? Because in 5e, you can interrupt your movement at any point, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I will say yes. Because you're making a ranged attack, you can ranged attack, step, and get right through her.
okay.
Hello.
So you cannot end your turn on an ally square. I will.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's gotta be you can't end your turn, but you can move through so long as you don't.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's just rule of cool to do it this way.
Just excuse
I
me,
just think
pew, and then get out of the way.
I think it also leans to a better flow of combat. So.
Mhm.
All right. So.
All right, and you completely obliterate the thing. You take its head completely clean off.
Hell yeah.
And that's Brian.
Awesome.
That is where the combat ends. For now.
Dun dun dun.
Well.
So all of the ghouls, now one thing I guess that you all would note as discernibly different is instead of these ghouls turning into mist and flowing away like all of the previous undead you've encountered this time, these ones crumble and decay back into the earth. as one would normally expect.
Well, that's a relief at least.
Is it though?
That means the creepy fog or whatever isn't in here.
Sure, but what I mean is, these things acted different than the others.
These
Perhaps,
aren't
perhaps,
normals.
right, but perhaps these are the abnormal ones, and the other things we've been dealing with are normal here.
Do you think it has something to do as we get closer to this chanting of that source of dark power?
Potentially. Fuck, guys, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
Then we should go stop the chanting.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, one thing quick, Crowley,
Yeah.
because from where you are standing, you can see this room. And now, directly in the far corner of the room, you do see what seems to be a statue of a very ornately dressed man holding an orb.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
I don't like what's around it.
Well, we don't know.
Oh no, I'm just saying that as a player.
Oh, okay.
you don't know anything about that. Get out
Right.
of
I
here.
think I see that, but like literally everybody else is saying like we want to go towards, like we need to investigate the chanting. Like that's what we're doing. It is not in Crowley's place to detract from that. Like that's what they want to do. Okay, we'll do what they want to do. So I think Crowley. Sorry, I have to like justify my actions and like
No,
talk
I get
myself
you.
through it.
You're role playing. You
Yeah.
gotta do what you go the right direction.
So I think Crowley does say, like he's strained, right? Like this ghoul, I imagine, like struck him hard, and like it almost took out half my HP. Didn't take out half my HP, but did almost take out half my HP.
Yeah, you
Like,
have a really
my
good
face is like
scratch across your
fucked
face.
up, like probably
Yeah.
missing some flesh from my cheek and shit. I'm like, I
Oh yeah.
think, and I think Beothor looks pretty visibly wounded too, right?
Yeah.
I would like to
He's picked up.
suggest that perhaps we maybe take a moment to bandage our wounds.
Oh yeah, we absolutely should. These kids need.
Especially if we're getting closer to that chanting, we don't know what we're gonna find. We found a tentacle beast, ghouls, and I believe Aparn's right that there's something darker here than we can even imagine. So taking a rest would
Agreed.
make good
Is
sense.
there a little more
I am able to
space?
see, and I point like down to this other room. I am able to see there is a larger opening over that way. Perhaps
Yeah,
if there is no danger there, it may end up being a more comfortable place than in this tight alley.
Yeah, that
In this
would
tight
be better.
hallway, rather.
That would be better as she starts like pushing you a little bit, and then bapping you with about 5 lay on hands, without you noticing right away.
All right, yeah. I think if I don't notice it, yeah. It's just
So,
like he's
there,
soothed
there.
it, like it's. Thank you. You said
There you
5
go.
points.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
your face starts closing up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Crowley will take the hint as if you're pushing him, and so he'll like begin walking towards the other room.
Unless he wants to be in the back, I'll let him go first. Drozen?
Mm.
Okay,
And
one more.
I'll just walk into the room here, unless if I should stop somewhere.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
We have an audience.
And then Balthor grabs that javelin off the wall.
Yeah, as you walk by, it's pinned into the dirt. You
Yeah.
just like yank it out.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
Okay.
I've been waiting.
So
I've been waiting for that.
first thing, this room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the wall.
Yeah.
A wide alcove in the south contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a very voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in his right hand he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. This room has exits in the west and north walls, and chanting can be heard coming from the west.
Really, from the west, from
Eleanor-
down. That's interesting.
Eleanor's concerned about all of the skeletons.
Elder Druid, are they naked skeletons or are they wearing rags?
So you can definitely tell that there was like some tatters of clothes, but barely.
Any enough
Like-
that I could tear up to bandage my face?
That's unsanitary, but yes.
I don't think Crowley cares. He doesn't
Fair
have anything
enough.
else of his own. He would tear his own clothes, but he doesn't have any. It's all chainmail, buddy. Chainmail and leather. That does not make bandages.
No, it doesn't. So yeah, I guess technically, sure.
So Crowley goes up to like one of the skeletons, changes to the wall, and he whispers like, "This is your end."
Crowley, what?
But
what
you
are
can
doing?
still give. And he starts. I am making
not that.
bandages, and he like gestures to his own face.
No. We're gonna fix that. Don't desecrate the dead. They're not attacking us.
This would not be considered desecration. They have met their end, but they can still be of use.
Well, I think they at least wouldn't want their skeletons still chained to the wall.
No, they would not. We can put them to a better rest.
Oh,
But you told him to stop, so he like leaves the rags alone.
well, Rue, you're a priest. What do you think?
I think perhaps we come back and deal with them after.
Yeah, maybe don't take their clothes.
What is left of them cannot be considered clothing, but very well.
Let's see.
Does this statue make any sense to any of you?
It's gaudy.
It's
Someone-
flammable.
Someone seems full of themselves. Perhaps it was the former master of the building we're in.
Does it look like the Gustav guy from the painting?
Hold on a second. No, it does not look like any of the people from the paintings.
Does it look like an altar or an effigy to a deity of some sort?
It definitely looks as though people were worshiping the statue in some way.
You mentioned an orb. Is the orb part of the statue, or is the orb clearly a separate material?
The orb is clearly a separate material. The orb seems to be made out of crystal, where the statue seems to be made out of wood.
Gotcha.
And is painted.
Is the thing that the orb that we're talking about? Star.
The star.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you it is not the Gustav fellow owner of the home, because that does not match the painting.
Whatever it is, though, it feels like they've been worshipping here.
I know little in the way of wizards, but are not orbs generally magical?
Most.
Wait.
Sometimes they've been used as spell foci.
Would removing the orb be useful?
I have no
Me?
use for it.
Maybe it's that guy from the letter. Where'd it go?
That's a possibility.
Because it seemed that Gustav was a bit obsessed with him. She's like now futzing through her pocket trying to find it.
Alcarin goes towards the orb. Does anyone mind if I were to inspect it a bit closer?
Go for it if you think you can figure something out.
Alcarin puts his hand on the orb.
Okie dokie. All right. So
Hell
the
yeah.
minute that happens, shenanigans ensue.
We love shenanigans.
Mhm. Oh, hey.
Hmm.
Okay, that's enough.
More.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yep.
Let's-
Hold on. Gotta move you over there
You've
for a
been
second.
junted into the earth.
Ah!
Just had to move you out of a second, out of the way there to retrieve the thing for a second there.
I
But yeah.
love that you use the red yellow border for all your monsters, and then I also use that, so I get to be a monster.
I mean,
it's great.
Aren't we
It's
all monsters?
on brand.
It's amazing. All right. So, with that said, 5 shadows materialize around you guys. Pretty much the instant you touch the orb.
Hmm.
The orb does loosely roll into your hand, and you are now holding it. You don't feel any different, but yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, please let you be controlling those things.
Oh no, I need initiatives.
Oh, that was just her hoping,
She's just saying
from
it,
her
though.
sadness.
Fair enough.
Nice.
I did.
I'm too sad to go first.
God damn it! Of course I
Dang it,
wasted.
I forgot to click myself.
Of course I wasted nat 20 on fucking initiative.
It's not a waste.
It's
You
a
get to
total
go
waste.
first and tell them what to do. Remember, you are holding the orb of command, shadow things.
That's
Elder Druid, I forgot to click myself.
Why? Why you do that?
Me.
Yeah, I was just because I'm gonna add your turn for now, but technically when that happens, you can just roll again and then edit the number.
Okay.
So, yeah, just make sure you use the first number when you do that. I will trust you until you prove yourself to be untrustworthy.
Okay. I was like,
Then
dang.
the beatings happen.
Now,
Yeah, then the beatings really ensue. All right, Alcarin, it is your turn.
so Alcarin's going to try to inspect the orb, and see, like, kind of move it around to see if the shadows react at all.
They do not appear to be paying attention to the orb in any way that you can perceive.
Okay.
wait.
Well, the orb is not a control factor for these things. So Alcarin's just gonna pocket it for now. He's going, oh my god, this voice thing is terrible. I'm sorry, guys.
You're okay. Do you have tea?
I do. This is now my 3rd cup of tea with honey.
I totally get it though. I just came out of something where I could barely talk, and Bonnie just went through the same thing. So like,
Yep.
At
Anyway,
it
least-
happens, bro.
At
After
least
your
you
turn,
can
grab a
breathe.
throat lozenge or something if you have any. They might help.
Or the sprays.
Yeah.
I'm going after that one. So Alcarin's starts to make a fist at it, and just to see if it passes through, but
Punch it.
his hand basically his Igwa just kind of materializes in his hand right as he makes contact. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit anyways.
Barely no.
Alright. Well, he's just gonna kind of look at the blade and be like, of course you choose now to come back. And, I'm gonna say that's turn.
Yep, I'm also gonna message you something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky.
You feel Alcarin, like, grunt in frustration.
Rawr.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a rallying Gandalf.
Yeah, Gandalf. Okay. Okay. It is this one's turn. Oh, nope, that's all it does. Okay. Eleanor. 7 doesn't hit you.
No.
No, definitely not.
Aha.
All right. Oh, hold on. I double clicked. Balethor, it is your turn.
All right. Balethor is going to attack him. First, he's gonna bonus action and rage. So that's what he's gonna do first. Now he is going to recklessly attack. This so gives him advantage. Attack.
Does that drop your AC when you do it?
So what happens is now when he attacks me, he has advantage until my next turn.
Cool. All right.
So it's so going all in for attack, leaving myself open.
Nice.
But while I'm raging, barbarians they have resistance to damage.
Yeah. So you come out ahead, even though it's otherwise an even trade.
Exactly.
I like that.
So I'm rolling. Well, we will take that 25.
Ooh.
And then this is.
We should roll again anyway, just in case you hit a nat 20, right?
Well, I rolled with I set it to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
I figured out how to do that last night. Mm-hmm. So that's actually 8 points of damage, adding 2 to the damage. So now here's the thing. So I did 8 to him. So now though, anyone who attacks any creature that's 5 feet from me within my range, any allies have advantage on melee because I chose to take the wolf totem since we have so many melee combatants. So once I'm raging, I'm like a little hub for you guys to get advantage around me.
Hell yeah.
So it just has to be. It's just sadly it's limited to 5 feet from me. So enemies 5 feet from me, not allies. So if you're attacking one, you get advantage.
Okay.
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right. Rue.
Yo, support barbarian is a cool idea.
I
Write
am
that
going
down.
to touch my holy symbol and sprinkle some holy water and cast Bless on Crowley, Akarin, and Eleanor.
You're in a really good spot there.
Yeah.
Target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. Roll D4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll. Cool.
Yeah, Bless is a great spell.
It is.
Do we get to? I'm sorry. Am I reading this right? Do we get to see before the? Do we get to see the result and then add the D4? Or do we have to decide to use it before we roll?
I mean, it's every time you roll, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for up to the minute.
Oh,
Or
it's every
time
time you roll, so that you just
Yeah.
always add a D4 to your roll. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to choose.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
2 attack rolls or saving throws.
Cool. Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay.
Very useful.
Or saving throw.
Zacravity, thank you for stopping by.
Alright.
I appreciate that you did just to say hi.
Oof.
Watching these, no worries, man.
Does a
You can catch the
21 hit
VODs
Crowley?
on my YouTube change? Wow, a 20 actually does hit.
Okay. You will take 14 necrotic damage. Because that was somehow maximum damage. So 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you take 1 point of strength damage.
Oh no.
No.
How does that work?
Long rest, buddy, or lesser restoration.
Okay, how does that work on my
Subtract
sheet?
1 from your strength, your strength total.
Yeah, the total stat, not the modifier. The total stat, not the modifier.
If you click on the word strength, it'll pop up on the side showing strength,
Oh, there we
total
go. I
score.
accidentally rolled.
And don't click on the number, click on the word strength.
Other
and
modifier -1.
Yes.
Okay. And then near the bottom, maybe? Or is it just
You're
in there
good.
now? Oh, yeah, I just did it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because I had a -7 to my dex for a while in our other game, so.
Yeah,
And if
it's
I've-
brutal.
If I remember correctly, if they hit 0,
We die.
Yeah, any of your stats.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
you
you-
know what? Good news. That is the best stat for me to have sapped because I'm the farthest from death.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Fucking
eat.
and
Feed yourself.
oh,
Eat
also,
some mac and cheese or
so
something.
before I forgot to mention this, but when Beathor's axe sunk into the shadow, you could tell it did probably about half as much as you would expected it to.
Stupid ghosts.
Technically, they're shades.
Same thing.
Okay.
By the way,
That's how I
Gandalf
just-
is under my feet. He's very scared.
I mean, isn't that just Gandalf's like normal state of being?
No, it's hungry.
Does a 13 hit Alcarin?
No. Actually,
All right.
wait. Yes. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no.
Oh no!
that has given me some knowledge that I don't like. No.
Alcarin, remind me later. I need to make some suggestions for your
Put
sheets
some
here.
pants on, my dude. Protect yourself.
Hang on.
Are you sure?
Uh,
Does it really?
well, I mean,
Well,
it
let me-
depends.
let me-
Yeah.
Let me
Is
let me
Is
look
your
at, look at me
AC
look at her.
13 exactly?
No, it's 12.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
no.
I thought you got.
How is
Did
no? Hold on. Let
Didn't
me
you
let me
pick
take
up
a.
the thing that gives you magical armor.
Yes, but I don't. Did I cast it yet? I don't think I did.
If you cast it last game or the game before, we're still in the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have casted it at any point.
Okay. So, hang on.
And I think it's safe to say if it happened during a
8
level up
hours.
over a week, I think it's safe to say It's fair if you forgot between a week.
Yeah,
of
we didn't
real
even
time.
take a short rest yet between last session. Like this isn't 8 hours later.
Yeah, you're okay. I would just reduce the spell slot or whatever. Isn't that
Yeah.
innate for you because you did
Yes.
the
Correct.
right? Okay.
Do
That's what I was
do
gonna
nat
say.
20s mean hit in the system, or is it still you have to hit regardless of the 20?
That's largely up to the GM, but usually should be a hit.
Okay. Well, so
Has to be
asking
at
for an
14
important reason here, because Pathfinder is the even if you roll nat 20, if your attack modifier isn't high enough to hit their AC, you still miss. Is that how you're running it? If it's up to DM here?
No, yeah. So I will say, like, unless something extreme is going on, a 20 will always hit.
Okay.
So-
And like that would be extreme. I can't actually think of anything that would trigger that.
Okay.
That would be hard to do that for Dungeon for 5th edition because that would then really skew the balance.
Yeah.
Right.
of how
that
how the
messes with
game is-
things a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so then it would miss because he would have a 14 AC.
How is your AC that low? I'm
I don't know.
Mage armor should give you a +3, so you should be at 15.
Okay.
sure. Is your dex only your
The
dex
target
is only
AC
a +2?
becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier.
No, my dex is +1.
So yeah, 14.
Oh, okay.
Dex should be
Okay,
Wow.
that's just what what it is right now. Let's,
Oh
you know,
right,
Wow,
your
mage armor
your
sucks.
oh dude, yeah, your stats are terrible.
Yep.
Fuck.
Blame the dice. The dice. What did it to him?
Yeah, no, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. He's got
I
one
swear.
good
Alright,
stat.
I'll-
and it's
I'll-
his charisma.
I'll save you.
I'll swear vengeance against those dice.
Yeah, so you're gonna take 12 damage for one, and then you're gonna take a D4 of. You'll take 2 points of strength damage. Oh wait, no, we sorry. You were 14, so that didn't hit. Never mind.
Good. Perfect.
Blah. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Ignore me.
You got it.
Eleanor.
All right, so I am going to bonus.
You cut out again.
God damn it! I'm gonna bonus action cast Divine Favor. So spicy hits. Oh, damn it! I hit. So whatever I do is gonna have 4. I hit the wrong button. It's supposed to last a minute. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Oh, ignore that. I'm trying to get it to show up on the screen, but it doesn't want to for some reason.
Is it a
Divine favor.
Yes,
spell? You hit cast.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the text to show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it goes.
should. Yeah, you might just give it
I
a
have
second.
to hit display in VTT.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So ignore the second one, and then I'm gonna hit that one.
Okay.
And then
It dies.
oh, yay.
You smack it, and with the radiant damage, the burst of light, you watch it just completely dissipate against the wall.
Hooray!
The light seemed to do a lot against it.
Hooray! And upside, that is gonna go for a minute as long as I'm concentrating.
Woo. You can also tell that your attack seemed to hit with its full force as well.
Yay! Breaking off, yay!
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now it's this guy's turn. Okay. I don't like you, Beathor. I
Apparently,
still don't
Yeah.
like you because I missed.
Did you do it with advantage?
Oh no, I with advantage then would an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So then you would take 8 necrotic damage, and That's the button I'm looking for. You take 3 points of strength damage.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. That's his turn. Crowley.
Real quick, attack of opportunities are triggered by leaving the threatened area or passing through a threatened tile.
Leaving the threatened area. You
Okay,
can
so I
move
can run
through a
circles
threatened-
around this guy, and the only thing that's going to happen is this guy gets an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to run around this guy and flank the guy who will get attack of opportunity against me.
Well, he took his attack of opportunity and missed horribly, so...
Perfect. Love that. So now I'm flanking him, so that's advantage to hit. Right? Or is it a plus to hit?
Let me see.
You have
think-
advantage, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's advantage.
Okay.
There's no pluses or minuses to hit in
I
this
didn't
system.
think
It's
so.
either,
That's why I was guessing.
it's either advantage or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless it's through bless or bardic inspiration.
Yeah, but that's like add a die or reroll.
Yeah, 25 feet. I have the movement for that. And I am going to Booming Blade the shade that I am flanking, or whatever, the shadow thing. So, attack with the longsword.
Yep, it is advantage, by the way, just verified.
Thank you. So, 19.
19 will hit. You said you're booming blading this
Yeah,
one?
I'm Booming Blading it, which doesn't currently have an extra effect unless it tries to move. And 8 slashing damage. And filled with the extra confidence of a successful strike against an enemy, I will bonus action second wind.
Okay. Hold on a second there.
Oh, 3 points.
I'm also going to verify
6
something
points.
about booming blade.
I don't think, Booming Blade is... You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting to make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of me. On a hit, the target suffers weapon attack normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of my next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends. Until it levels up, it doesn't have any other initial effects.
No,
Yeah.
so what I was trying to determine was whether or not the casting a spell through your sword was going to count it as magical. I will, because that just makes sense.
Oh, yeah,
You're
I
putting
think
mana into it.
Yeah, I
I
would
would say, like,
roll
yeah,
that.
you're
That
not
makes
getting-
sense to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that makes
I would
sense.
say it does. I would say it does, because it just, yeah, you're putting your, like, if mana was a thing or weave is a thing here,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You're putting your weave into it. and
Mr.
all
Drive
that
My
stuff.
Blade.
I super agree with that.
Yeah. Perfect. Cool. And I healed 6 from my second wind.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
out
You
of
could
cool
definitely
fist.
tell your sword cut through it.
Mhm.
And your blade definitely made a lasting and noticeable cut. So,
Yeah.
I think I
Alkarin.
second wind and like my wounds like glow a little bit, like my blood turns gold for a flash and my wounds are better.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
8.
Or rather they crackle maybe with like the blue white light of lightning.
Well, your eyes glow gold, right?
Yeah.
I think the gold is better fit.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Alkarin, it's your turn.
All right. No. Seeing as he's now witnessed that melee attacks are not that effective, he's going to use his blast technique.
Okay.
On the closest one. It doesn't really matter much. So this one, like,
Yep, the one that's across. You do get advantage on that technically.
All right. I mean, let's see. I got the same exact fucking roll. God damn it.
Sometimes I think the thing just gets stuck, but yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Annoying.
PPU.
Okay.
All right.
Your Eldritch Blast hits into it. Now, surprisingly, the shadow actually does still hurt it. But it is still standing.
All right. Yep, that's the turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Beothor.
Okay. He's gonna. So you're gonna continue to fight against this one, so that we can try to. He's gonna reckless on him again, and I will. Once we see the numbers, I'll tell you like with the subtraction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay,
Nice.
with advantage it'd be 20. So with the reduction, it'd be 21
Okay.
to hit, and then
You do still hit.
so that would be 270. It'd still be 9 points of damage with the rage damage added to it. So even with subtracting, it's like 9 points.
Okay.
No magic.
Okay. Your blade passes through it. Again, it doesn't seem to do as much as you would like it to, but you definitely made a noticeable hit. Rue.
Crowley and Alcrin have such a handful on their hands. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on this one, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. All right.
Good choice. Good choice.
Nice.
Oh.
You can
Okay.
roll higher than a 4.
I feel like we got too cocky with our dice rolls at the beginning of the session.
No, this is
Got
great.
a good one in all this session.
We're getting our shit kicked in. This is great.
There's the shadow manages to deftly move out of the way. And then it is this shadow's turn. Which, Crowley, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, can I cantrip as that, or is it only a melee strike?
It's an attack. So if your cantrip counts as an attack action, or is listed
it is a
under your
melee
attack
strike.
action? Is it listed under your attack actions?
No.
On your
Okay.
character sheet?
Understood.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then boop. We take those.
Okay.
9 slashing.
All right. All right. And this is a not magically charged blade.
Correct.
So you can definitely tell that it does not do as much as you would have expected it to. But you did definitely hurt it. And then as it steps forward, it is then gonna lash at Rue. Does a 21 hit Rue?
Yes.
Bruh.
Then you will take 12 necrotic damage.
These creatures care less of the strikes of normal steel.
Oh! And a
Ooh.
total of 4 strength damage.
I hate that for you.
0 through 4, -4. Thank you.
Why?
If I remember correctly, concentration is just a con save.
Yep. Constitution save.
No. My bus is
Oof.
gone.
Your bless is definitely gone.
No.
And then,
We feel less special.
oh, well, at least the one that goes to attack Crowley misses horribly.
We love to see it.
Eleanor.
Woot. I don't like you, Shadows.
So just let this. Yeah, this one you have advantage on.
Fishing for crits.
Crit fishing.
Nope. So just a 20.
You did, however, get rid
Yep.
of the one.
Yep. Upside, I still have divine flavor.
Yep, so just roll me your damage. It is completely dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
But how dead? That many dead.
Max roll, nice.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
It just
Yeah.
explodes into a light bulb.
Yeah, pretty much. You watch as like her rapier hits the center of its chest. A little ball of light begins at the tip of her rapier and just spreads out, dissipating the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's this shadow's turn. Boom against Crowley. 11 will not hit.
Will not.
Okay. Crowley.
We're gonna booming blade the guy between Alcarin and I again. So here's my melee strike. Oh no. Good news, I have advantage. That is technically better.
It's technically better, but it still misses.
Strictly better, but not a hit.
Have you action surged yet?
I did last session, but we didn't rest.
Oh,
I was
okay,
trying
yeah.
to get us to a point where we could rest, so that way I could get my stuff back.
That's a good thing to note. That's why I was asking. All right, I believe that's your turn, unless you've got a bonus
Juice
action or
Noise,
something
thank you
else
for the
wanna do.
follow. No, I have my movement yet.
You do.
I am debating whether I reposition to here, so that way Rue would have advantage against that shadow there. I don't know, it would be better or not. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reposition.
Okay.
Keeping the cleric alive, although you are squishy. I've dedicated. That's my turn.
Okay.
Juice Noise, thank you again for following. Much appreciated, my friend.
All right. So you did move away from this one. It does get an attack of opportunity, but it is at disadvantage
Through
because
the
of corner.
wall.
So 16.
It doesn't hit. Oh, 16 at disadvantage. I was
Crowley?
in danger. Oh, sorry, I muted myself. I was talking to my chat. 16 does not hit me. 16
Perfect.
at disadvantage, though. I was in danger.
Yeah. Yeah. Alcarin, you are next.
All right. So, sorry, it's really hard to talk, guys.
We're coming up on the end of it, bud.
I know. So Alcarin's
Yeah.
going to try to summon forth radiance, but all he gets is this. Hang on. There we go. Why did it do that? I'm trying to hex the target. This is annoying.
You got to do the display in VTT thing.
Where is
love-
that?
Okay, how did you do that?
Click on the name of the spell, and then up on top it says displayed.
There you go.
Okay.
I
So,
love that you
It
have a
took me a
whole
minute.
suite of other spells memorized to know which ones are replacing the spells that you all do have.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What was that?
I love that you have a whole suite of spells memorized to know, like, this is what I'm trying to cast, but it comes out as this different spell. Like, I love
Yep.
that you have, like, you know what you're trying to
Yeah,
cast.
it's cool.
Like, but that's not even on your character sheet because you don't even have that. I love that. It's super good.
It comes
Yeah.
from playing a lot of paladins.
In theory, I shouldn't even realize, or I should realize I wasn't able to cast these spells yesterday, but I'm too much into the flare at the moment.
So, anyways,
Okay.
that's a bonus
I'm
action.
sure you can see what they're.
That's also true.
So-
which one are you hexing?
The one right in front of me.
Okay, the one west of you. All right.
Yep. So he's just gonna strike out with the blast because he knows that melee attacks are ineffective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, there you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
What a one to use that on. It's definitely dead, man. It had 2 health left.
Great.
Let's
So,
go.
as part of Hex, since the creature died, the Hex moves to this one.
Yes. What does it do?
It adds an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
To your attack, right?
Yes.
Whenever I hit it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Listen, if these things die while it's under the effect, he doesn't care because it's just gonna keep moving.
Well, the
Also,
distinction being that
hold on.
it's you when you hit it, not when anybody hits it.
You also have to pick an ability score. What ability score?
I'm gonna go with Dex.
Dex? Okay. Because if you look, target also has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, but ability checks almost never fucking happen. It's the most useless thing ever.
I
See,
literally
he just here, Rue, though, the thing to consider is that he just chose Dex, which means that if you then use your Sacred Flame on that shadow now has disadvantage on your Dex check.
Stratagems.
It's not usually how that works, because it's not a check, it's a save.
It's still fuck that.
House
Rule
rules,
of
motherfucker.
cool.
House
Rule of
rules.
cool.
House
Yeah,
rules,
no,
motherfucker.
I hate that. Checks and saves, if it uses the same ability, should be affected. So, like, yeah.
All right, there you go.
It'll be
Yeah.
all things affecting that ability score.
The
Booyah.
the intended flavor, like the rule, the spirit of the rule, not the word of the rule.
Right. Yeah.
Hex is supposed to be crippling this thing's dexterity. All right, well then it should do stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Jordan's making that part of the spell actually useful versus its normally useless
Love it.
portion.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's probably the most useful part of the spell. But that's me. All right, so that was your turn. You blasted that one. It died. It moved. Beothor, it's your turn.
Here we go.
I'm gonna move down here and attack this guy.
Advantage.
Yeah, now
You do
now,
have advantage.
advantage
There's
on
a,
this guy now.
that shadow is definitely not long for the world. All right.
Aelinor, what's this Star Wars insignia you got going on your
No,
little token?
I forgot to take it down since the bless was over.
How did
I
you
would
even
have
do
you-
that?
If you
Oh,
click-
you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, if you click your token and hit, there's a circle that pops up underneath. Yeah. I will say that's mainly for my use. You're not really supposed to use that, but you can.
I sometimes use it to remind myself about effects.
Yeah, I also sometimes use it to remind myself, like, if you're unconscious
Yo.
or stuff like that.
I did 8 points of damage.
You did some points of damage.
I did some points of damage.
You hit
You
it.
did hit it,
You
and
made
it was
contact.
noticeable. Noticeable contact. All right, Rue.
I'm gonna try to hit it with my warhammer.
That's why we gave you that advantage.
Yep, you have advantage.
What's that TV show where they're all stomping on the printer?
Oh, that's Office Space. the
Office
movie.
Space. We're Office Spacing the shit.
Well, you hold on.
Oh
Actually,
no.
no, actually, the 12 does hit. Believe it or not, but I want to check something.
Oh,
I need to check. I need to check to see if Rue has an ability. I don't know what level clerics get it at.
That's later. That's 6th.
You
Halfway
know which one
there.
I'm talking about? You do.
Well, right,
You
strikes
do.
do radiant damage.
Yeah, just as a baseline. Okay.
Don't got that yet.
Don't have that yet, but you do still hit. You do a number of damage to it. Your hammer definitely hits and takes a chunk out of it, but it is still standing.
Next Victor.
All right, and it's the Shadow's turn. Hey, Rue. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Great.
oh,
You take 6 necrotic damage and another 2 strength damage.
oh.
God.
You hate to see it.
You guys hate to see it. I'm
Two
having
more
a great
hits,
time.
I'm dead. And if I remember correctly, hitting 0
You're
isn't
like,
just like
die.
you're dying. You're dead.
Yeah,
right?
you're dead. It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead. There's no bringing you back
No,
from that,
no
really.
death saves.
Yeah.
You can tell from the weight of his pack and his armor, he is barely standing any longer.
This is
Oh,
why I
no.
prioritize defending you over Alcarin.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
All right. Well,
Alfred knows what's up, dude.
it is Eleanor's turn.
Woo! Time for more stabbing.
Poke it.
And you have advantage. Don't forget.
Oh, were you still recklessly attacking it?
Oh, I do not get advantage from my wolf stuff. You guys get advantage. I still.
Right,
Yes,
right, but
I
you were still
did
recklessly
reckless.
attacking it to give everybody else advantage on it, right?
Yes.
Ah, I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
20.
Oh, when if I'm raging, I'm always reckless.
I didn't know
That's
whether
just-
you ended the rage or not because you didn't need it for the advantage to hit the thing. I see.
14.
You continued the rage so that way the advantage for Eleanor.
And
was
don't
sitting.
worry, some of that's radiant.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
you radiant the hell out of it and it dies.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move. Because I have taken 0 damage, I'm
Oh.
going to be in this one's face.
Fair. It is that Shadow's turn now. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Then you're going to take 10 points of necrotic damage,
Wow.
and you take 4 points of strength damage.
That's just rude.
Oof, man, the strength damage is on a steep incline today. Oh,
That's just rude.
it is rude. All right, Crowley.
I'm gonna try something, and it's definitely not going to work. It will never work in the entire as long as we play this game. This will never work. I'm going to lightning lure it. I'm going to I throw my arm out and the sparks of electricity lash out, physically grabbing onto it or attempting to.
I really want this to work because I've never actually seen it.
It
work.
has never worked. But it needs to make a strength saving throw. Oh, wait. That other one died. Did the hex move to this one? Does Dave...
It does.
Does its strength go down?
I don't know if it allows me to change what
All right, fair enough.
stat I reduce.
No, that's when you cast the spell, you selected the thing.
I see.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I
Alright.
moved this way first, so that way, because I want to pull it to here. But it needs to make a strength saving throw with, I believe the DC of this is only 11, because my save DC is 11.
Then yes, that would be an 11. It still didn't make it. All right.
It gets
Yeah.
pulled
Yeah.
5 feet, or it gets pulled up to 10 feet towards me. And if it ends within 5 feet of me, it takes 1d8 lightning damage. This never works, guys! I'm so happy!
You love to see
Prophecy
it.
has
Love
been
to see
answered.
it.
Lightning lure worked.
Lightning lore worked.
Did it work?
And now we get to ruffle stop this one!
Amazing.
Amazing. Oh,
I've
Double
never
click
been
the
so
button.
excited.
Alcarin, it is your turn.
All right. So Karin's going to.
It worked!
This is not a game question. Rue, how bad are you still like badly fucked up?
I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay. Would 3 help in any way?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm just gonna blast it.
So anyway, I started
23
blasting.
hit.
It does.
All right. You take 10 damage plus from the hex.
It's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have the biggest
Okay, then.
smile on my face, guys. That was so good.
You're like, I did it.
All right, and so you guys are no longer in combat.
Root immediately falls to his knees.
Oh,
Crowley falls flat on his back.
Yeah. Bathor looks visibly exhausted.
Crowley says, "Put it back. Put it back."
I don't think
The orb.
having it anywhere. Yeah, I don't think that that's advisable.
He don't know that. He's not that smart.
No, that was my character saying
Oh,
that.
okay.
I believe keeping it out of light is probably for the best right now.
Can someone help me take my chainmail off
yes.
and then carry it?
Maybe.
So
Bathor could still like take it off him and carry it. Like he's still like he didn't get hit as bad as you guys did at all. So he's still like strong, just not as strong.
I am about 40 pounds over my carrying capacity.
Yeah, so he'll take the chainmail. He can still carry it.
What's your strength score at?
7.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was maybe being a little bit of a bully. It's a good time.
No, man, there is. I
Those things.
love getting my ass kicked because the only thing better that comes from like a really tough combat where you got your ass kicked is then winning because like
Yeah.
it feels good. I feel great. This is awesome.
You guys should feel great. That encounter wipes a lot of parties.
Oh.
yes, it does. That encounter,
Right.
the
Those
moment that
Aleps.
the moment that I saw those, knowing what I know of the Death House, I was like, "Son of a bitch, he actually did this." Fuck.
Crap.
Yeah,
You're the one who
see,
triggered it. What do you mean?
The difference is you're a level higher, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
little less threatening.
Plus, I remembered to use divine flavor.
Yeah, it was good.
Speaking
Get
of-
that extra damage on him.
Speaking of, Alcarin places his hand on Rue's shoulder, and it glows with radiant gold. And Rue, you heal 3 HP. Alcarin just kind of smiling at his hand, and kind of says, like, under his breath, "So the light hasn't abandoned me yet." And did that
Pretty much-
primarily for flavor.
Yeah, so pretty much right as by the way, like I sent you a message, Alcarin.
Alright, give me a sec.
Yeah. It's regarding the sphere when it was talked about putting it back.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Well then, You all see Alcara just kind of like nod, like off to the distance, as if like nodding to something, like as if someone's conversing with him, like but you can't see.
I'm just like, try. Man, I feel like we probably need rest, but I don't think it's safe. Well, it's definitely not safe down here, but I don't know if it's safe at all in the house.
We shouldn't let the chanting continue for enough time to take us to rest.
You may
Are
leave me
we?
here, but my bones are weak, and I will not be moving from this spot for a few moments.
I could heal some people, but I'll
You
be
should heal yourself.
without my armor. I will be putting my warhammer away, pulling out my crossbow.
I can heal a little bit, but I feel like I need to save a little bit for a big hit.
I could heal 2 people safely.
Okay, so this game does have survival. You guys can all roll me survival checks real quick.
Too bad. Not great though.
Oh,
Hey, the religious people are doing great.
So everyone who rolled higher than a 15, looking around, you guys think like this place might be dangerous, but you can probably barricade the place up and rest a little bit. Like you would be easy. This place is easy to defend from where you are. So if you wanted to set up camp, this is not a terrible place to do it.
Like a long rest camp or a short rest camp?
I'm not answering that.
Out of the game, my character. I'm meaning a short rest camp. That's my
Yeah.
intention, not a long rest.
The word camp to me means long rest in my brain.
Sure,
Yeah. Also, because if some of us don't get like sleep, they're not going to be the most useful in general.
Yeah, I will say everyone who has taken strength damage will need a long rest to get that strength damage to go away.
Like my strength damage, I can function with it, but like Rue can't.
it's just the gamble we want to take. Okay, if we want it, we can gamble and take a long rest because some of us are really off. But we've been fighting. We know that there's chanting going on. You know, how well do we want to maybe barricade this area? Unless we want to backtrack to a different area and then barricade that, take a long rest.
This room
Or
has 2
just
points of entrance, to the north and to the west, both of which can be loosely barricaded for a defensible position. There is chanting going on somewhere down here. Chanting usually means rituals. Rituals will not take forever. There is a strict period of time that whatever, assuming it to be a ritual, it would be completed if we went to try to take a night's rest here. What that could mean for us is unknowable, but probably not good.
I don't think that we would be in any worse a position than we are now if we were to rest. Because I feel as though if we go after these cultists that are chanting now, we'd be probably at the same as if we just waited it out.
I am suggesting we take but a few moments, not the entire night.
That's fair, but I worry about our comrades who have had some muscle mass removed from them in the last fight.
Significant muscle mass.
I can still use my crossbow, and I still have my magic. I do not need to be in the front.
Perhaps we could take a few moments to recuperate, and then, if one of us is particularly stealthy, maybe we could scout ahead to determine whether or not it is a threat worthy of a longer rest.
That is not my area of expertise.
Nor is it mine. I am merely thinking aloud.
No,
Think-
your logic is sound. It's just I do not know who we have that can.
Looks to the herring god.
No, Balethor will. I will go and scout ahead and take a look.
Be careful, friend. Last time you almost fell.
I will just look and come back.
Which direction are you scouting in?
Well, you said it was west of here, of like so of here that we hear the heavier chanting.
you hear it. You hear it coming from there. The loudest you have heard it at all was actually back at the stairs.
Up here, yeah.
On here, by
okay.
where your trap was. That's the loudest you have heard it, especially because you walked right past that corridor. You would know that that was definitely the loudest that you have heard it.
Yeah, so while we're actually sitting here talking, I will relay that too. So I'll tell them kind of from when we know the layout that there were more stairs there where I had come around to fight on the other side, but when I went around, I'll describe that there was another hallway kind of closer to where we had laid the children to rest. So there still seems to be it seems to be down these flight of stairs is where the loudest is, but there is a whole area up here where we don't know where that leads.
How important is it that we clear this floor before we move on?
Here, how about this? Do you want to, Balethor, do you want to walk back there and make a quick stealth check to just walk to the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then we'll see how we go from there. So he's going to go back around till, like, I guess he gets to these steps, and then should I make a stealth check from here?
Yep, make your stealth check from there.
Now, I'm not good at this, but I think I'm the best at it. This group of
I'm not
not
perfect.
rogue.
No
But I have-
modifier.
It's mostly because barbarians get danger sense, so
Oh, I
I
have
get a
disadvantage
little bit. So,
because of my heavy armor.
oh, it was on 19, and then it shit on me.
Okay. Well, I mean, continue down the stairs.
All right. So you have to move me for some reason.
Oh, it's doing that thing. Okay. I don't know why it does that. I very genuinely don't.
Weird.
Could it be because there's stairs? That's where I also got stuck with the staircase.
It could be the stairs. It could be that it's counting the stairs as a like barrier / door. All right. So yeah, Beothor, you make it down to the bottom of the stairs. Now the chanting is definitely very loud down here. However, you don't see anybody. What you do see is a bunch of items stashed in little niches around the wall. They are very odd and eclectic. You can't, like, at first glance, you can't tell if there's anything particularly special about them, other than they're very strange. And now, when you also as you get down to the bottom, you can hear the chanting sort of clarify.
Okay.
It's the voices over and over again are saying, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land." Just over and over and over again.
So I feel that, like, right where I'm at, if I were to go a little further, I'm gonna run into these cultists.
So, no, I'm gonna say the sound, the noise sounds like it is coming from all around you at once. Like
It's
it
emanating
sounds
within
like
this room.
Yeah, it is. It is coming from like right next to you. If you turned, you would almost swear that they are chanting in a circle around you.
And then the items, what are they? So I can describe them.
Sure. It's a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope, a knife carved from a human bone, a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel, an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic's eye,
Don't touch it.
an aspergillum carved from bone, a folded cloak made from stitched ghoul skin, a desiccated frog lashed to a stick, a bag full
Why the
of
frog?
backguano,
Gross.
a hag's severed finger, a 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy, its arms crossed over its chest, an iron pendant adorned with the devil's face, the shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling. It kind of reminds you of your Kender friend, but maybe a little more a little less masculine. And then a small wooden coffer containing a dire wolf's withered tongue.
So after he just kind of makes a mental note, he will now try to go back up the stairs and back to the group.
Yep, hold on. Give me a second to move you. You're back up there.
Okay. And then so going down the steps, it opens up to a room where there's some bizarre items on display. And then he'll describe the items to the best of his memory, each one just getting weirder and weirder, and then explains that once you get down there, the chanting gets loud enough to think they're around you, but it still is unclear how close they are from them. I believe it's either a trick of their dark magic or of the echo as we get down further into this place.
Perhaps it is a supernatural occurrence.
But that may be where we have to head next. But there are other directions to go if we want to try them.
Perhaps it is a supernatural occurrence. But if you do not see any cultists or anyone chanting directly, then we don't have to worry about the completion of some ritual or a timer. We could take a longer rest.
That's fair. It could just be going on like this.
Perhaps them chanting in such a way gives power to the house.
Which would result in... We could
More.
still take our rests.
I would advise the long rest at this point, with all the knowledge that we now have.
It seems like the smartest decision. But I will defer to the rest of you.
Do we still want to stay down here, or do we want to go upstairs?
I believe that right now we have a bit of a bottleneck if we fortify properly. So I think down here, despite all that we have faced, is probably the most defensible position that we've had in this entire place.
And we could take the guard shifts in pairs.
Advised. Yes.
Crowley laying flat in his back in the bottom of a crypt in a mausoleum, or like some mausoleum underneath the house, like he looks at the skeleton in shackles beside him and says, "Besides, this is oddly comforting."
Mm.
Ugh.
Ask me about my backstory sometime.
Sorry.
So are you guys gonna take the long rest then? Is that the census here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who
Okay.
start off with whomst?
I'm assuming we bring the little buddy in here as well, and don't leave him on the stand.
Yes, we're gonna bring Bramble. Bramble kind of follows up behind you guys, and if anything, when he comes over, he's like, "Man, this place is empty. There is no one here."
And we're like, "Oh, you're here."
Well, Crowley doesn't
wondering
need
where
to
you
sleep,
guys went.
but he does do that thing at midnight. So
Yep.
Crowley doesn't even know it happens. So he's like, "I can stay up the whole night. That's fine."
No, you need rest too, buddy.
I do not sleep.
No, but you do stop responding at some point.
He looks to you with a confused face. "I don't understand what you mean."
Well, when I was on guard duty, you didn't notice the ghosts that were passing by the house.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Right. And he like kind of gets introspective and he's like he's thinking about that. Why didn't I notice that? And he just goes off to his own mind.
Which two would like the first shift?
I can take part of the first shift since I seem to be the least banged up, and Bramble can help me since he's not banged up at all.
I'm not banged up at all either. Believe it or not.
Yeah, you avoided the one hit that was about to kill you.
Yep.
You avoided your one hit KO.
Actually, it would have had me at 50%, but yeah. Anyways, so I will take first shift with you.
Okay. Then at some point, when it's least uncomfortable for others, Bramble will have to do it.
Yep.
Alrighty. All right, and I think there is probably a great place to end the session. So fun thing for the players here, you'll all notice in the Discord there is an RP chat. Seeing as you will be doing a long rest, you will be able to use the RP chat in between now and next session to do like quote unquote campfire RP if you want.
Yeah.
And basically when we start next session, it'll be the end of your long rest, or should say anything interrupted.
Okay.
Mm.
Sounds good to me.
That's awesome. This was a great session. Thank you so much for running it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
everybody had a good
Super
time.
fun.
I had a lot of fun. I hope everybody else did.
I'm
Super
sorry for
fun.
continuing to stumble across the rules and stuff like that.
No, don't be
No,
sorry.
you're fine. It's helping all of us get a little more familiar with it. Like 5e is something I never really got into, and after Ted's game, I've been like more looking into it, and more people are familiar with 5e. So I figure if I can get people interested in watching the 5e streams, maybe I'll get more people over to Paizo, which is a vastly superior brand to support. So
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would agree. Thanks everyone for putting up with my lack of voice.
No, there's
hey,
no
no,
worries.
I appreciate you sticking it out and really trying to do it anyway, even though you're not feeling well. Like, thank you.
No, thank you for running. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm glad everybody had a good time.
And you sound like how my lungs feel, so I empathize immensely.
This is like it started happening like digressing yesterday, and then I just today at work it just shot.
Oh, I believe you. I've been coughing since the weekend basically, and the doctor put me on the inhaler steroids. So
Yikes!
the good stuff.
I've also been coughing. It's been a lot.
It's because the weather is like changing so rapidly.
And also because upper respiratory infections are just all over the place. Like it's rampant at this point.
Mm.
In pets as well, both dogs and cats.
Yep.
Oh no!
So do not breathe in your pet's face.
Gotcha.
Yep,
I'm
good
gonna
call.
breathe in the face of that rat.
I mean, it's probably not zoonotic, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. But
All right, guys. So, we'll be live again next Thursday, unless anybody has any major problems with that.
No,
I don't foresee anything.
yeah, I think we should be all good for next Thursday. Definitely, unless anybody has anything that they can immediately think of. As long as we have 4 people on average, I will always run.
Cool.
So, like, I have no problem, like we did today, leaving somebody T-posed in the background.
No, yeah. So, in 7 o'clock, right?
7 o'clock. I would like to try to get us more on the earlier end of getting started, if at all possible.
Mhm.
I know, like, we've been late a couple of times, so let's try to get closer to 7.
Is
Um,
it 7 o'clock start time, or is it 7 o'clock gather 7:30 start time?
It is 7 o'clock gather, 7:30 start.
Gotcha.
But I want it a hard start at 7:30.
Gotcha. All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you guys. I'll talk to you all later. I'm gonna hang
Yep.
up on the call and go say goodbye to my chat, and I'll talk to you guys next week or in the RP chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do similar. I would definitely be down to chat for a few minutes, but I am getting really sleepy, and I need to go to bed.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
I got
tomorrow
work in the
gym-
morning too, so
Good night,
Um,
everybody.
Good night, everyone. It was super fun
good
tonight.
night, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna say goodbye to my stream real quick, and then that'll be that.
Bye,
All right.
streamers.
Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye, streamers.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for everybody who donated for the charity. Once again, real quick, I'm going to just give it that plug. We are raising money this week. Today is the 3rd of 4 days. Tomorrow will be the last. We're raising money to benefit St. Jude's Children's Hospital. They are really helping people with just kids, parents, family members who are sick with cancer. Money is the last thing that you need to be worrying about when you have a sick loved one. And they are really establishing positive ways for treating people, and it's just really helping. Today we were able. I'm ecstatically grateful for this. We set our goal. I'm a small channel. We set a goal of $100 to raise in 4 days. We hit that goal tonight. I do not have the words to say thank you enough. I really appreciate it. We are, as a reward, as a thank you, as some sort of celebration, I'm going to try to establish a 24-hour stream to try to figure out. There will be details on that to come. I have to figure it out. I have to figure out what I want to do. I want to make it a big deal. We're gonna make it a big deal. For 24 hours, we'll do a whole stream coming up in the month of December, probably. But I got to solidify it. For everybody who is checking out these VODs on the YouTube, thank you so much. We're going to have some more things to look forward to. Mondays are going to start to be a Pathfinder Kingmaker stream. I've got a character that I'm incredibly excited to play. If not more excited to play than I am excited to play Crowley. I'll talk more about that when we get to that point. I'm not going to spoil anything for it, but please look forward to that. If you look forward to that as half as much as I do, then we're gonna have a great time. What else? Nothing else can I think of at this exact moment. So what I will do is I'm going to end the recording here, and I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to say good night, everyone. Thank you, and until next time, I hope you have a magical time. Bye-bye.